What is up, my friends? Matt Hall here, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a recap of 2018 and how we did on the goals. So at the beginning of this year, I made the decision that I wanted to publicly share my goals and keep myself accountable each month. It didn't work as planned. I wasn't quite as accountable and consistent with that as I would like to be, but I am going to continue that goal in 2019 and hopefully do a lot better with some systems in place, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But I'm excited to share with you some of the wins of 2018 in our business, in our personal life, and also what some people would call failures, I'm going to call lessons, right? I choose to believe that everything exists for my good in my life. Everything that's present in my life experience is for my benefit. And so a lot of, some of the goals I didn't reach. A lot of the goals, this is actually the year where I'd say I achieved fewer of my goals than maybe any other year, probably not any other year, but definitely than normal, okay? And I'll share why I think that is and what I hope to do in 2019 to have more balance in in every aspect of my life. So what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, before I get into the actual goals, the biggest news for those of you guys who follow our family here online is this little princess right here came into our family. This is Aspen Kelly Hall. She's officially 3 months old at the time that I'm recording this video. So she came towards the end of the year in October and has been an absolute blessing. You can see here the pride of a father in this picture here. By the way, if you're listening on the podcast, go over to the YouTube channel and you can see these pictures of my baby. And then this one I wanted to include as well. This is my son Lincoln with Aspen. And man, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so that's the biggest thing that happened to us as a family in 2019. And obviously that's a big shift to go from 2 to 3 children, going from a man-on-man defense to a zone, for those of you who are basketball fans. Anyway, okay, let's dig into the goals report here. So what you're going to see if you are on YouTube is you can below this video, or also in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast, there's going to be a link where you can go in and click and see kind of a write-up of all of my goals for 2018 and also where I landed in every aspect of my goals. Okay, so I'm going to be going through this with you guys here though. So if you want to just listen, you can just listen. But if you want to see, a few pictures and see it a little bit more fleshed out, you can do that over on the blog post. So just go to mattmindset.com, go to the goals report section, and you'll see that. Okay. So 2018 recap and goals report. First of all, why did I decide in the beginning of 2018 to share these reports publicly? There's really 2 main reasons. One is for accountability for me. Obviously, it didn't work because I only reported on, I think, half of the months about. But it's important to me to be revisiting my goals. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't achieve as many of these goals as I wanted to in 2018 is because I wasn't consistent. I was out of balance in my life in a lot of ways. Because of our business and personal life. I'll share more about that. But that's the first reason, is to be accountable. And so I'm actually going to continue this in 2019. I'm going to do it again. I don't know if I'm going to do this every year forever. It's a lot of personal stuff, right? But I think it's fun and it helps me be accountable. And the second reason is really to document the process of hitting, the top ranks in a network marketing business. For those, that's most of you guys who follow me, people who are involved in the network marketing profession, and just also to provide inspiration, right? So that you can see somebody else who's out there stretching and growing. Sometimes we feel like a rare breed, right? In network marketing or in entrepreneurship, where not everybody's crazy like us and wants to constantly be improving and taking massive leaps in their personal growth and in their finances and in these things. And sometimes you can feel isolated and alone. And so I think to follow people who are public about what they want to achieve and who are documenting that process, I personally think it's fun. And so I want to provide that for you guys too, some inspiration. Okay, so the first category of goals that I set for 2018 were financial goals, okay? So my first goal was I said I will easily make $200,000 in revenue while impacting thousands of people's lives before December 31st, okay? The result for our 2018 was $187,963. So we came up $12,000 short of this goal. Now, like I mentioned, I haven't been consistently tracking and reporting on my goals because of just being out of balance in some of these goals actually that took a lot more effort than I anticipated that I'll get to here in a minute. I feel like if I were tracking, I could have shifted a few things and easily brought in another $12,000. So, I dropped the ball on that. I feel like I could have achieved this goal, and that was kind of frustrating to me when I did the calculations here just a couple days ago of our total, the total revenue that we received. Also, the vast majority of this was from our network marketing business. My personal brand courses and affiliate income continued pretty stable, but they did dip because you've probably seen from my podcast and my YouTube channel that I took probably 6 months where I wasn't publishing anything. So I wasn't creating the attention. I wasn't building the brand the way that I want to. And so those income sources dropped a little bit. Our network marketing business just has grown tons, by thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And if I always count when we get the money. So technically this was December of 2017's earnings, because we get paid that in January, through November of 2018. If we were to count December of 2018, we would have blown past this goal of 200,000. I know that because we've already got paid now that it's January for December. Anyway, not trying to justify it. I didn't reach the goal. I'm realigning for 2019. You'll see what my goal is. My goal is actually going to be pretty ambitious compared to this last year because of the momentum and the way that I feel like things are going right now in all of our businesses. So $12,000 short for our financial goal. Now, where do we get our income from? Like I said, the vast majority of this from, and you can see this on the blog post, the vast majority is from our network marketing business. We also have some affiliate income, and there's a video linked up in the show notes if you want to learn more about how we make money with affiliate marketing in conjunction with network marketing. My online network marketing mastery membership, the intro to, I've got a Udemy course, the Idealized Vision workshop, which is a workshop that my wife and I have done in years past. We just kicked it up again, just started it again in January. So we did have a couple people sign up for that in December. You can go to your ILV if you're interested in that workshop. It's kind of a mindset mastery for network marketing program that's incredible. One-on-one private coaching, and then a couple other little streams of income. But like I said, the vast majority is our network marketing income. Okay, second financial goal, I will easily invest on a monthly basis into our Family Freedom Fund. This was achieved 9 out of 12 months. I like to, on a monthly basis, set some money aside that's going towards our nest egg, that's going towards our passive income. Network marketing is great residual income. And yes, it can have a passive element to it, but really it's the people who have created real wealth from network marketing. They take their network marketing earnings and they invest them wisely to create passive income and cash flow from other assets, right? A business in and of itself is fantastic because you control the cash flow. You can increase it and scale it way faster than any other investment. There's no investment out there where you can get the kind of returns that you can get investing your energy into your business. But it's also volatile, right? And most businesses do not last for 40, 50, 60 years. Now, network marketing can be different. History shows that most companies don't last, into the decades, right? And so while I have complete faith and belief that I've chosen a vehicle that will, I also really believe in building that passive income that creates true freedom, right? Okay, so business goals. I'm going to fly through some of these kind of quickly, especially the ones that we achieved. We did not rank advance in 2018. That was one of our goals. We're very close to hitting our next rank advancement. Because of another goal that I'm going to share in a minute, this did not take priority in 2018. I said we will personally sign up 150 people into our network marketing business. So we've signed over 100 people per year into our business, both in 2016 and 2017. In 2018, I wanted to step it up into 150. We ended up only doing 107, which is still a good number. And in the months that I reported, if you want to go back into those, I actually break down how we signed up each person during those months that I reported on, which is kind of fun. You can see from our YouTube channels or from Instagram or from prospecting or people in our neighborhood or what have you. But so we came up short on this goal, 107 people. For me, doing 100 a year has been a really, really good number. Because these are usually people that I don't know because we do a lot of online. And so it takes time to create the relationships and then to drive those teams. And so, I want to increase the number of our enrollments drastically in the future, but I don't feel like I've mastered the systems that are necessary to do that and to do it at scale while still driving our existing teams that are experiencing ridiculous growth. We had over 2,000 people join our team last month, which is crazy, right? And so supporting all of those people and helping those people have success and then also launching new people, I believe you always have to be in production mode, but there's this interesting balance, right? We will easily win our company's 2019 incentive trip. So funny story, we actually didn't win it based off enrollments like you're supposed to, but we, through our upline and an added incentive that they created for us, we actually did achieve this goal. So we're going on our company's incentive trip paid for in next month, February of 2019. We'll be in Mexico, my wife and I, and Aspen, this little princess. Okay, I will easily become a founder of the Brazil market for our network marketing company before December 31st, 2018. So this, guys, this was the goal. You can see all the exclamation marks if you're watching this video or if you're on the blog. This is the goal that took massive, massive energy in 2018 and created a total imbalance in our lives where there were days where I was working 14, 15 hours a day. I traveled, I think 5 times to Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 5 times to Brazil, not including the other places that I support. And because the market opened in 2018, before it opened, halfway through the year, we were doing all of the shipping for the product. So hundreds of orders a month that were flowing through my home and us having to ship them and covering shipping costs and huge expenses. And it was crazy, but we achieved this goal. So what this means is, every time our company opens a new foreign market, they put out a certain number of spots that for the first people who reach a certain rank in our company in that market, they split 1% of the company's revenue every single year of that market, right? So Brazil has been, for our company, the largest international launch in the history of the company, including countries like China and Australia. And so we did an amazing job, not just us, there's other people there too, but we did an amazing job launching the Brazilian market. And we hit one of these founder spots, which will mean literally millions of dollars for us over the coming decades. So this was a huge effort. And if I only achieved this goal this year, I would feel like this year was worth it and was worth, all of our business effort and sacrifice. So This was incredible. And this is one of the things that kept us from, well, I shouldn't say it kept us from rank advancing because I don't believe in limitations like that. But we had so much effort on these, focusing on these specific lines, that we didn't open up, a lot of new teams in 2018. So 2019 is going to be a good year for expansion. Okay, I will easily launch an affiliate program for my online network marketing mastery membership. This is a membership where I teach behind the scenes literally every way that we've ever signed somebody up using social media or online strategies. This goal was achieved, so the affiliate program is created and is being launched this month. Pays 50% residual commissions, and if you're interested in that, you can learn more about that on the website onlinenmmastery.com, and that stands for Online Network Marketing Mastery. So the new website, that was the next goal, is that I would redesign the membership site. So I actually moved the whole platform over. This was achieved, and this goal, and it's now at www.onlinenn as in Nancy, or network, M as in marketing, and then mastery.com, onlinenmmastery.com, if you want to check that out. I will easily create 12 new in-depth trainings, 12 new interview and coaching sessions, and 2 new detailed funnel case studies for online network marketing mastery before December 31st. So this is the content and the training that goes into the membership. I actually, instead of 12, I did 15 new trainings, but I only did 3 new student coaching sessions. And I did 3 new funnel case studies instead of 2. So funnels is kind of a way to convert traffic and basically convert people to, it's a conversion mechanism for your network marketing business. And I share 3 different case studies I put up this year about how we use funnels in our business. I will easily create 2 new courses for network marketers on Udemy. So I did a course at the end of last year, 2017, and it was epic and helped thousands of people. I did not launch any in 2018, so I did not achieve this goal. This is where you're going to see a lot of goals I did not achieve. Earning the ClickFunnels car for helping network marketers use the software ClickFunnels. This is the funnel software that I use for website pages, for my courses, for conversions funnels. And so basically, if you refer other people to use the software, then you can earn this car program. You can earn a car. It's kind of fun. And we did not achieve this goal, so I'm gonna push this goal back to 2019. I will easily book and complete 2 new photo shoots for my personal brand. That happened. You're seeing the fruits of that if you're watching the video behind me of one of those photo shoots that we did as a family, and also kind of individual shots. But I love having new content, fresh photos that are high quality that I can use in my personal brand. It's something that I've lacked in the past and really wanted to do a little bit more in 2018, and did, and we'll definitely be scaling that up in 2019. I'll easily create 100 new videos, have 2,000 subscribers and 100,000 views for 2018 on my YouTube channel. This goal was not achieved. I don't know the exact number of videos, but because I was focused so much on Brazil and our network marketing company, my personal brand, literally I took 6 months off pretty much for my personal brand and created almost no content, which is a huge sin, because this is a place that this is something I'm passionate about, right? I want to get the word out. I want to inspire people through this platform. So I'm definitely, I've set up some systems in place with a virtual assistant that I've hired that I think is going to make, I know is going to make this a lot better in 2019, but that was not achieved. And then Instagram and Facebook followers, honestly, this is a goal I just let go of. I honestly am not really worried about the number of followers that I have anymore on Facebook and Instagram, because it's not the main way that I, or this type of organic traffic from Facebook and Instagram isn't the main source of traffic or my focus for the personal brand. It's more YouTube and the podcast are my main goals, and then Facebook ads. Okay, relationship and fun goals. So it's not all business. Let's get into some of the fun. I will easily take Shantae on 2 epic dates per month during 2018. This is a non-negotiable for me. This lady is everything to me. She's my inspiration. She's my drive. She's my muse, if you will. And we said that we wanted to do not just 2 dates every month, because we go on a date every single week, but we wanted to do 2 epic dates per month. And we kind of categorize that as doing something that's not just a movie or dinner, doing something that's, a super nice restaurant, or going and doing an activity, or going on some kind of excursion. So we achieved this 11 out of 12 months. So almost every single month. 2 family adventures. This is just us doing, the aquarium or different fun things as a family. We did this 10 out of 12 months. Another goal I had is to send 2 spontaneous gifts to team members or friends each month in 2018. This was achieved 8 out of 12 months. So, it's great. It's a powerful thing to do recognition for your team. And I hope that you're doing that. I hope that you have not only little posts on Facebook, but a way, maybe you send a book, maybe you send a card, a handwritten card or something to especially like your main qualifiers, but even people on your team who are achieving big things. We did less of this, honestly, in 2018, but doing these 2 spontaneous gifts, sometimes it's for people that are not even, they're not big leaders. Maybe they've signed up their first person and you send them flowers to just congratulate them. Things like that, these little things that for me are super fun to do, and also I get great feedback when I do it. And so that was a goal that was achieved, but only 8 out of 12 months. I'll easily travel to Hawaii, Brazil, London, Paris, and take 1 spontaneous trip with Shantae by December 31st, 2018. So we did the Hawaii trip at the beginning of the year. Brazil, I went to 4, maybe it was 5 times. I'll have to go back and double check. London and Paris, Shantae and I went together to London and Paris, which was super fun. I actually went to the Philippines and Japan. These are 2 markets that we are building our business in and kind of have newer teams in. And so I went to both of those places towards the end of the year. And we actually did not do a spontaneous trip. The Japan trip was spontaneous because I did it last minute, but it was a spontaneous business trip, not what I had envisioned as like a spontaneous trip with Shantae, just going to a beach location or something like that. So we like doing spontaneous things, and sadly that didn't happen. But a lot of travel in 2018, half of it for fun, half of it for business. And when we're doing business, we mix in fun. And when we're doing fun, we mix in a little business too. So that was a little bit of our travel. Okay, health and fitness. Guys, this is the area this last year where I feel like I learned. I won't say failed. I learned, but fitness to me and health is a huge priority. I have to be getting to the gym to feel good in my body. I have to be fit and be eating healthy to have energy and feel like I can contribute at 100% of my capacity. And, I want to get more and more into biohacking and these kind of things. But this last year, I just lost it. There were phases where I was, doing either a month in ketosis, or I'd go to the gym for a couple weeks. But this was the year that I least achieved and most fell backwards in my health. And I'm totally fine admitting that, because I know that, again, like if you don't hit your goals for the year or for the month or however it is that you're evaluating your goals, try not to beat yourself up, right? Ask yourself, first of all, is this still a priority? Because it's okay to let go of certain goals. These health goals, they are a priority for me, right? This first one of, I'll run a half marathon this last year. I didn't do that. That one I just kind of let go of, because that's honestly not a huge priority for me. But things like going to the gym on a regular basis and weight goals and things like that, those are important to me. And so it's about realigning yourself, right? When you're not on track, you have some kind of ritual. This right here that we're doing right here is one of my rituals to keep myself in momentum and keep myself on track, right? So I will easily practice yoga 1 time per week to increase flexibility and emotional control. During 2018, I believe, as I was counting, I only did this 8 times, okay? So 8 out of 52 weeks is pretty bad for the yoga. I'll easily complete and purchase a genetics test. I did do that. A new goal that I'm going to have for 2018 is just the number of days per week that I'm at the gym, because that's the number one marker for me. Like if I'm getting to the gym, if I'm doing my workouts, then I feel good, right? Even if I'm not like, I don't know, like breaking records in my fitness or, my bench or my body fat percentage, those things are less important to me than just being in a physical state where I feel good. And that comes from me from consistently doing physical activity and eating well. So you're going to see these goals shift a little bit for me in 2019. Personal development goals. Okay, I set a crazy goal for myself, which was to read 12 new books. Now, a lot of you guys probably read 30 books a year, 40 books a year. I don't know. I'm not a reader. I do not learn. Well, I do learn through reading, obviously, but it's my least favorite way to learn. But there's so much benefit from it, and I get that. And so I wanted to read a book every single month this year. I ended up only reading 4 books. Okay. That's kind of embarrassing. And I think the 4th one, I'm not even sure if I made it all the way through it, because it's been a couple months since I've even picked up a book. And the reason why, books are not my main way of learning. Audiobooks, yes, different story. Podcasts, yes, different story. I consume probably more content to feed my brain than 95% of people in the world. I love to learn. I'm addicted to learning, but books has never been my way of learning. And I wanted to shift that this year, and it did not shift. And honestly, I don't know if I wanted to shift, or if I feel like I needed to shift. So we'll see. You'll get the update on that on my next goals report. Attend 2 trainings. These are kind of generic trainings, either leadership or network marketing based. I only did 1 in 2018. Okay, I'm going to go kind of quickly here. I'll easily invest in and complete 2 online courses. I did that. I believe online courses are one of the best ways that you can learn and cut down your learning curve. It's the reason why I create content and courses to help people step-by-step walk through and achieve things that I've achieved, but at a much faster pace than me. We have people in our network marketing business that are growing way faster than we ever did, literally 4 or 5 times faster. We have people in my membership who are achieving growth beyond even my growth in their personal brands and in things like that as we coach them, and that's always fun. I'll easily complete 15 Chinese lessons per month on Duolingo to improve my Chinese by December 31st. I should say to learn Chinese, not to improve my Chinese, because I don't speak Chinese. My wife speaks Chinese, and I'm seeking to learn. I speak English and Portuguese, but Chinese is on my list. So I only achieved this 5 out of 12 months. Definitely something I want to recommit to in 2018. And at the end of 2019, rather in the summer, let's see, it might actually be the next year. We're going to be putting my first son Lincoln in Chinese immersion, and that will help a lot as well to just bring more Chinese into our family. But I do want to learn Chinese, Mandarin specifically. Then I will easily attend church each week with my family during 2018. This goal was achieved except for when I was traveling. Spirituality and our religious life as a family is really important to me, to just have values. It's not, I really believe that everybody should have a spiritual practice, whatever that looks like for you, but that you should have a way to track it. You should have a way to check in with yourself, and a ritual behind it. So for me, one of the basic things, obviously there's daily things that I do that are personal and private to me, but attending church each week is kind of something that just keeps me aligned in my spirituality and gives me a check-in point on a weekly basis. And so I set that as a goal for 2018, and that was achieved. So that's kind of a brief, not a super brief, but that's the summary of my 2018. I hope that you got benefit from it. Again, if you want to see any of the links or get more specific details on anything that I talked about in this episode, you can go to mattmindset.com and then go to the goals report sections and to the 2018 recap, okay? Look for a coming video in the next few days about my 2019 goals. I've got 95% of those squared away. I'm just finishing up a couple more things with the blog post for that, and then it's to the races. Actually, we're already racing. So hope you guys are excited about your goals for 2019. And I want to encourage you to create a ritual. I want to encourage you to create a way to check in with yourself every single month to see if you're on track. Maybe it's every time that I publish these videos, maybe you go back and you analyze your goals and you sit down and maybe that's what reminds you to go back and check on your goals and see if you need to readjust, if you need to drop a goal, if you need to add a goal, if you need to increase a goal, if you're crushing it, right? Whatever it may be, or realign your activity if you're behind. So I hope that you get benefit from me being transparent and sharing and documenting my journey. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing year. Let's stay in touch and let's make it happen. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.